Welcome back. So now that you've found your space, I trust that it is beautiful, that it is calm, that is a space that you can work in. And I also just wanted to mention that if you're someone that maybe suffers from lower back pain or a bit of a sensitive spine, most of this can also be done sitting on a chair. So as yoga is the practice of self-awareness, I'd like you to just really take this time to tune in with yourself and see what's working for you. If this is feeling too strenuous to be seated on the floor, then try sitting on a cushion, try sitting on a chair, and just start to see where your body's at and what you need to do. Okay, but if you are comfortable sitting on the floor and on your mat, I trust you are there with me now. And how we're going to start our practice is really just by understanding how we get into that yoga space. I think especially after we've been through quite a busy day and we have all these thoughts and everything's going on, how do we shift from being in that space into actually turning within and to getting into this space of peace? It can be quite challenging sometimes. So to start in this first video, I'm going to show you how to make that shift easily and efficiently. How we go from living in the mind to actually bringing the mind down into the body, into the breath, and into this beautiful moment that we are in. So I invite you to come onto your mat, to sit in a way that is comfortable for you, whether your legs are spread out in front of you, whether they're cross-legged, whether you're sitting on your knees or on a chair. Just play around and see where's comfortable for you. All right, now that you are there, I invite you to completely relax, to close your eyes, and to gently rest your hands on your knees or in your lap, wherever may work for you. I invite you to take a deep, beautiful breath in, to close your eyes and just breathe out. And just allow yourself this time and this space to completely relax. To have the sense as though you've arrived into a space that is completely peaceful, that is a space just for you. And slowly start to shift yourself into an understanding and into a time of coming into self-awareness and a time and space just for yourself. It's not very often in our lives we get this time. And start to just relax and bring your full awareness to your breath. Starting to take deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Using the breath as a tool to anchor you in the present moment. And using the breath as a tool to calm down the body and the mind. Really breathing in as much as you can and just breathing out. And do this for as long or as short as you feel until you start to feel the body and the mind begin to relax. Starting to relax and starting to calm down, I'd like you to have the sense of just becoming aware of your mind. Just taking a moment to tune into this aspect of yourself and become aware of what's on the mind, becoming aware of how your mind can be in so many different places at once. And just starting to observe what is playing in your mind. And taking a deep breath in, sending all those thoughts lots of love, and just letting them go. And having the sense of your mind coming down and melting into your body, as though all your awareness, your thoughts and your attention is becoming completely focused on your physical body. So you can even visualize as though your mind is melting into your physical body and merging with every single cell of the physical body, as though you're starting from the top of your head and slowly connecting down into the face, the neck, the arms, the chest, as though you're acknowledging and greeting every cell of your physical body. And starting to feel yourself become deeply grounded and connected to your physical self. And keep continuing this process until you are all the way down to the tips of your fingers and toes, until you feel yourself completely merged with your body. This is the unification of body and mind. And just resting here and taking a few breaths. And taking this time to just see how the body is feeling. If there's certain parts of the body that are feeling uncomfortable, just observe that. And then we're going to take a moment to tune into our emotional self. To just observe how we might be feeling and where we are emotionally today. Just becoming aware, without judgment, without attachment, just observing where you are now. And then taking a moment to just tune into your spirit. And just seeing how the spirit is feeling. And just taking the time to just acknowledge the perfection of yourself. And while in this space, it's always good to just have a clear intention of why you're doing this practice today. Whether it's something you possibly want to work with physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, just coming into that self-awareness and setting an intention for your practice, whatever it may be. And once you have that intention, we're going to take a deep inhale. Breathing in this beautiful breath of life and exhaling. And drawing our hands into prayer at our heart centers, we unify our body, our mind, and our soul in this practice here today of self-awareness and self-upliftment. Taking a deep inhale, we're going to breathe in as much as we can. Holding that breath at the top and breathing all the way out, squeezing the stomach muscles and keeping your eyes closed. You can just listen to the sound of my voice. Deep inhale as much as you can, acknowledging breath as our source of life as we breathe it into every cell of our body and of our mind. And exhaling, we let go of all stagnant old energy. Squeezing the stomach muscles as you exhale. And again, another deep inhale. Holding that breath as we energize and oxidize the body and mind. And exhaling all the way out. And when you're practicing by yourself, this can be done as few or as many times as you feel. Deep inhale. And exhale all the way out. And coming to center. Sitting up nice and straight, tucking in the chin, pulling in your stomach. And just holding here with that intention as we move into our practice. And you can just gently come to rest your hands on your knees and open your eyes. Thank you so much. So this can be almost a yoga practice in itself, as a little bit of a meditation that you can do in and on its own, as just a way to bring yourself into your body, become aware of your physical self, become aware of how you're feeling, what you're thinking about, and just to start your practice in that way of actually being aware of where you are and what you possibly would like to work on within your practice. So now that you have a good awareness of how to bring yourself into your body, how to become aware of where you are right now, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, you're in the perfect space to begin your practice. So I look forward to seeing you on the next video as we start to get into the basics of the posture.